Okay, so for our video, we're supposed to talk about the four components of health: physical, mental, social, and emotional. So could you just explain like an overview of the wellness program and how that contributes to each part?
Okay. Like I said, my name is Kira Oregon. I am actually Director of Health Initiatives for IBC and am a contracted employee with the diocese and have helped them develop and oversee their employee wellness initiatives. So you had mentioned physical, spiritual. What were the other two areas?
Mental and social.
Mental and social, as far as helping them with health and well-being and how the wellness initiative and wellness can help address that. Now I'll go with the obvious one first, which is physical, and we've done a number of things, and that's helping people know their numbers, those numbers being things like blood pressure, cholesterol, body mass index, waist circumference, and how those numbers affect their health and well-being, and then also their chronic disease risk, and that's things like diabetes, heart disease, certain types of cancer as well. So those are some things for physical. And then as part of that screening and after helping people know their numbers, then we also do what's called health coaching, and that's having a conversation with people about their health and then their goals. And a lot of those goals revolve around physical well-being. So looking at physical activity, making better food choices, seeing your doctor, dentist, eye doctor regularly for preventive visits. So those are some things along the areas of physical well-being. If we look at mental well-being, that can have a lot to do with relationships with other people. So relating, one to students, family, friends, and having those be healthy relationships. And that might include enjoying a healthy meal or doing some type of physical activity. It might also just be, reaching out directly to people, not necessarily, texting or just using social media to connect with others, but actually spending time with people in a healthy way. And like I said, that's key right there with mental well-being. But that can also get into things like, continuing to learn and to stay active. For some people, that's maybe belonging to a book club or a certain discussion group or taking a class along those lines as well. Certainly with spiritual well-being, we look at meditation, prayer, devotion. Many of the schools that happens on a daily basis, but personally that's important for a lot of people to have as well. And also their faith life, how often they might attend actual religious services. Certainly volunteerism comes into play with that as well, and encouraging that on a regular basis as well. And what was the other area? I'm sorry, because I know a lot of different ones, and sometimes I get a little mixed up.
Social.
Social. And I kind of addressed it already. That ties, you'll see how these all go along together. And so the social well-being, once again, would be that connectedness with others and those healthy relationships and having a variety of people that you are comfortable talking with and spending time with and that help to build you up and that you can, share the highs and lows of life with as well. I mentioned the health coaching. We do that at least twice a year along with some follow-up, perhaps telephonically or via email. And that's really encouraging people to have goals and reaching for things in all four areas of those health and well-being.
So could you, in maybe a 1 or 2 sentence summary, just say the main goal of your wellness program in the diocese?
Oh, just a minute. I have a sentence actually. Let me pull up real quick. I'm glad you asked that.
I feel like we should tie in our whole video together. Just one thing from the head honcho.
No, I got you, but let me... Well, believe it or not, the Wellness Initiative actually has a mission statement. And the mission of the Diocesan Wellness Initiative is to encourage employees to take responsibility for their improving and sustaining their optimal health. And that's so they can serve their constituencies, and that would be other employees, students, people throughout the diocese, more compassionately, efficiently, and effectively. So a lot of it is really about that, helping people to take responsibility for all areas of their health and well-being, whether it is social, mental, physical, and or spiritual well-being.
Is that all we need? I feel like that's all we need.
Well, I appreciate what you guys are doing. Please reach out via email or however, very excited about what this is going to end up creating, and I think it's going to be something we'll be able to direct a lot of people towards, and exciting to see what the diocese is doing that way. And also, hopefully, you as students are also benefiting from this, with employees taking a more active role in their health and well-being as well. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.